guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Raquelle Lynnette. If this is your first time here, welcome in, y'all. Don't forget to hit the red button and subscribe to become a part of Kel's crew. As you can see by the title of the video today, I just was playing in some brand new makeup releases that came out into the market. Some of them are fresh brand new, some of them are fresh brand new from PR that I haven't shown you guys yet. So if you want to see how I created the look, we're just gonna go ahead and dive right in. Young Apollo with the face of new makeup. It's not necessarily new on the market, but it's like new stuff that I have, new PR lists, and I've tried to edit this video for a while, and then there's new releases. So today I'm going to be using this Rose Water Hydro Mist, and this is by Pacifica. I didn't even know I was on their PR list, but I'm really excited about this because it is a vegan, cruelty-free brand, and we stand those, like, seriously. And this is a rose and kombucha skin mist, and I've never tried that. And this is just a direct blast, and it's very light and it does smell like rose. Yeah, so I did already go ahead and do my brows off camera as per usual. I already told you guys I'm going to be coming with you with a new updated brow routine for 2021, so stay tuned for that. Next, we're going to be taking this Good Molecules. This is their silicone-free priming moisturizer. So this is a moisturizer not only to moisturize your skin, but to help prime your skin for makeup, which is awesome. So that gives you the option to use a primer, otherwise this can double over as a primer. So basically a two-in-one product, and this has no smell in it. This is formulated with shea butter, macadamia seed oil, and a plant-derived silicone alternative to deeply hydrate, smooth, and nourish the skin. I have nothing but positive things to say about Good Molecules. Their products actually have been helping my skin. I have a little bit of texture going on in my face, you know what I'm saying? Maskne is kind of the norm, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, the mask, this is like stubborn maskne that I've been experiencing, which sucks. So moving on, we're going to be using this Laura Mercier. This is the Pure Canvas Power Primer, and it's a supercharged essence. So this is also going to be good for your skin. And essence really primes your skin as well. And it's silicone free as well. Silicone is that slippery substance that really clogs the pores and, you know, contributes to breakouts. So using silicone free products are non-comedic, so they're not going to clog you up. So this I'm going to go ahead and shake up. It has a dropper top. I'm just going to go ahead and apply. So I put a lot on this side. I'm going to blend it out and make it even on both sides. This feels really good. This feels like the Fenty Beauty primer. Like exactly like the Fenty Beauty primer, just a little bit thinner. But that's what it's giving me. And I like that because the Fenty primer is one of my favorites, and I have not had any breakouts with that primer. And last but not least, the last thing that we have for the priming for our face for, you know, skin prep is the brand new Yerba Mate Wake Up Gel by Good Molecules as well, and this is formulated to help revitalize and energize the eye area. So I'm just taking a very small amount. A little bit of this goes such a long way. And you can use this in the morning or at night. And it feels really good in my eyes. Like I can feel it like doing something. I don't know exactly what it's doing. Maybe it's like straightening out the wrinkles, but it's doing something. It's feeling good. Next, I'll just be setting my face with a light layer of translucent powder, as I always do. Nothing wrong with placing that over your brows either to set them in place. I like to do that anyways. I just started doing that actually like a couple weeks ago. So next, onto foundation. This is a brand new foundation that just hit the market. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever. And this has anti-pollution in it, which is important. I live in a big city. I live in Las Vegas. I definitely noticed I started to get adult acne or whatever. I thought it was hormonal, but it could also be environmental. It's a bigger city. There's more pollution. Like seriously, but Las Vegas on the strip, some places really smells like straight up trash. So you can only imagine what is floating around in the air. Ew. But this one, my friend Makeup Lipstick Lena, actually, she's here on YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and link her channel, but you know, she got a sponsorship with this, but like she doesn't take sponsorships unless it's really good. So I wanted to go ahead and check it out because not only is it a new foundation that I can feature in here, but it is affordable. This one is only $20, and it says, why is this in a different language? What? Why? Okay, so it says that this is enriched with algae extracts and hyaluronic acid. Provides anti-pollution benefits and 12-hour hydration. Clinically proven to reduce signs of stress and fatigue. 2020 stressed us out. 2021 tried it. Wasn't as bad as January 2020, but definitely tried it. So, you know what? We could go ahead and use a non-comedic, affordable Best Skin Ever foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I got the shade 50N. I do feel like this is going to be a touch too dark. I don't feel like I was any of the colors, so this was like the best one I could find. Because the next neutral shade was like way too light, and I feel like this is going to have to do. So I did also pick up the brush that goes along with it. This is a foundation brush by Sephora, so we're gonna go ahead and try this out. So I'm going to apply this with the Hank & Henry Amber foundation brush, and then I'm going to buff it out with the Sephora brush. So I'm just gonna take some on the back of my hand. This is like a thicker, I don't know, it's a very unique formula. It's not too liquidy, and it's not, I feel like it's going to be very full coverage, so that's what it looks like. You know what, this is the right shade. Go Kels, go Kels. So it does look like the right shade. I did good, okay. So we're gonna apply it, and then I'm gonna buff it out. This is awesome. This is it feels really good. It feels very hydrating. How is it giving me a hydrating full coverage though? Usually when I try like hydrating foundations, they're either too slippery, the product slips when you place the powder on top of it, but this one, it's very moisturizing, and it literally is building up. It feels really good. I'm gonna build it up on the other side. It is building up beautifully, you can't deny. It is building up beautifully, and it is a perfect match for my skin. And I think I did a good job because I didn't get to shade match anything in store. So they definitely got the undertones correct. Sephora, go off, go off. I really love this brush. It just works beautifully. I feel like it's better if I just do small sections and stipple it in, and it really, really works with the product. Boom, we have a full coverage hydrating foundation. So next we're going to move on to another kind of like a skincare brand. This is my first ever product from Kosas. So this is their Skin Brightening Concealer. I got the shade 7.5. I feel like it'll work. It looks a little bit warm when I swatched it, but again, I couldn't really try it out in Sephora. So hopefully I got the right color. Yeah, it's way too warm, for sure. I can work with it, but I'm gonna have to go back and get a different color. This isn't, it's just not the shade that I usually go. You can see it's kind of orange. Just not what I usually go for. Really nice formula though. It's like not full coverage. I'm gonna let it dry down a little bit. I feel like it is a thinner concealer. So I'm just gonna let this dry down a little bit before I blend it out, because I do like a full coverage concealer. All right, so I let it dry down a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out. Very, 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 very medium coverage sheer. Even when it dried down, it's still blending out, and it looks like skin, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you like a medium build concealer, this is going to be perfect. This is beautiful. It blended out beautiful. You're not going to get any creasing, I don't think. But I steer towards, you know, full coverage. It's not really what I thought it was, but I mean, maybe I should start trying to see what happens if I just do a lighter concealer. I mean, but it looks nice, you know what I mean? But it is a little bit too dark, as you can see. It's not really highlighting underneath my eye. Like, that's my thing. I like there to be a little bit of highlight underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. but I'm probably going to build up a little bit of another concealer under my eyes, just right here to give that pop of under eye brightness. I'm gonna take the Vanish Veil Concealer by Hourglass and just put a touch of that underneath my eye. But, I mean, those two layered really worked out well. That's a really good combination. Not even gonna lie, I'll probably just keep the concealer and just, you know, layer it, because this is beautiful. Alright, so next I'm going to be using the One Side Translucent Powder from One Size, Patrick Starr's brand. And I really like this. It's such an amazing translucent powder. It's very silky and just bomb. I'm going to be using their One Size Puff as well. So this isn't like my favorite puff. I found it difficult to get in the nooks and crannies. Like I have to move it all around and stuff. Don't really like that. With the Beauty Blender small puff, it's pointed, so I don't have to worry about all this. I just feel like there's too many sides to do too much stuff. I don't really like this. And this does not feel like the Laura Mercier poof. It's kind of like foamy or something. But, I mean, it works, and I think it's going to be good for like cutting edges, but for underneath my eyes, it's really difficult. Alright, so moving on to eyes, I'm going to be using my Vanessa X Juvia's Place palette. So I did review this. Congratulations again to Vanessa. I love this palette. I'm going to be going ahead and dipping into this shade. Stush in my transition, deepening that up with BSG. I'm taking that a little past my brow. Alright, so that is all blended out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease because I want to cut crease today. And this is the Hank & Henry Angelica brush. So my battery died and I did one eye off camera, and we're gonna go ahead and just finish the face. I'm gonna be setting this with some of the Laura Mercier. This is their medium deep translucent powder because I can't find my Fenty Beauty foundation. I was gonna use that, so let's just say we're using Fenty. Or not, whatever. But that was gonna be my foundation, you know, since it's new. The Fenty foundation is really freaking... I just can't find my Fenty foundation right now, but that was supposed to be what I was setting my face with, but time is of the essence, and I don't have time to look for something that's deliberately hiding from me. And you do have to set this because it's a hydrating foundation. It's not mattifying at all. So I cut my crease, but I used a matte shade and a shimmer shade. I put extra all in the middle of my lid and out to the end, and then I put a mattifying shade right there, the nude peachy shade called Busy. So we're gonna go ahead and build that up with the Hank & Henry Angelica eyeshadow brush. So that's like a dual chrome shade. I don't know why I said it was gold. Like, it looks gold, then it, oh my god. So it looks gold, but then when it's in the light, it looks like a reddish orange. It's just a really pretty metallic dual chrome shade. All right, and next we're going to be putting Busy on the inner part of our tear duct. I just thought that was really, really, really pretty. I usually do it the opposite way, but I decided to do something different and change it around today. Blickety brown liner, but it wasn't deep enough for me, so I just put that on first, and then I intensified it some of the parts with the Illuma Squat with the Hank & Henry Linda eyeliner brush. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply both of those. Alright, so we're all lined. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pop on these super bomb lashes by Patrick Star. I've been trying to get these for a while, but they've always been sold out in store at Sephora, and I got these. These are the come through full-on faux lashes, okay? This screams Patrick Star. Y'all know Patrick Star is extra. Anything extra Patrick Star is going to be on, and I love it. I love these lashes. I love these lashes. I love these lashes. Oh. Pop that on. Next, I finally got a new bronzer, y'all. Finally, this is the Sephora Bronze, and this is in the shade Ibiza. And I'm gonna be using the Hank & Henry Lucy 2.0 to bronze my face and see what Sephora got going on. This is supposed to be a modern bronzing powder with creamy texture and buildable soft matte finish. So let's see what you have going on, Sephora. Okay, so this is super deep, wow. And a little bit goes a long way. Whoa, this might as well be a contour, y'all. I love it. Look at that warmth. It's blending out very, very easily too. I love it. So this is a really, really good bronzing powder. I feel like this is super deep. If you are deeper than me, this is going to work. This is an extremely, extremely like dramatic contour for me. I feel like maybe I should go one shade up, but like it works, and it'll work for girls who are deeper than me for sure. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this Lily brush by Hank & Henry Beauty and just go ahead and sculpt my nose. I'm gonna go ahead and build a BSG and Stush underneath my eye. So next I'm gonna combine two highlighters. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier, this is the Indiscretion, and then I'm gonna pick up this Makeup by Mario. This is a topper for your eyeshadow, but it's a universal product. You know, makeup artists, we know what you could use for what, and this is like a very glittery, not glittery, but like it's really shines in the light, okay? This is a Bronzite Master Crystal Reflection. So this is super bomb. And I'll be using my Smith Cosmetics 103 brush. It's only like pink because when I cleaned it, I was using vinegar, and I'll never use that because these are some really high quality brushes, and I'm so mad that I like kind of destroyed it. All right, so just taking the bittiest amount, pressing in one time, like pressing it once, I'm going to just press that into the highlight. And as you can see, it just takes it up a notch. Okay, it takes it up like 12 notches. And that's just on my cheeks that I want that. Maybe on my collarbone too, not gonna lie. All right, boom. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my hair, and then I'm going to come back and do my, all right, so I'm all done and I am back. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with the Cola Liner by Juvia's Place. Alright, so next I'm going to be using this brand new Hank & Henry. This is their Cherry Mattes. It's a liquid mousse, liquid matte lipstick, and these are so cute. You can just pop these in your purse, but you'll always know where it's at because of the red cap. It has the owl logo on there, and it smells good. I know a little bit is going to go a long way. I know that Hank & Henry did not come to play, so I really, really love this shade. I swatched a few of them on my Instagram story. If you haven't been following me on Instagram, you should definitely go do that. I do a lot of unboxings on there, a lot of swatches, secret giveaways, all that, so you know where the party's at. It's where the party resides, period. So, yeah, I'm just gonna pop a little bit of this in the middle of my lip and then blot it out, because if you put too much of this, it's going to overpower the liner and it's just going to be looking like I ate a powdered donut. That's about as much as you need, honestly, and then you just work with that. It's small, but this packaging is small, but it packs punch, it delivers product, and there's a lot of product in there, so Don't look at the size. It's the perfect peachy pink nude. Perfect. I could leave it like this, you know? I could really leave it like this, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on the brand new Juvia's Place Vanessa X Juvia, and this is the legit nude lip gloss that smells like lemon cake, in my opinion. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that over this nude peachy matte lipstick. It's gonna look so cute, I know it. And this isn't setting, it's just kind of refreshing everything. Alright, so last but not least, I'm going to set my brows with the Benefit Brow 24-hour brow setter. Now this isn't a new product by any means, but it's a new brow. It's a new tube, so I mean, new, right? But this is literally one of my favorite brow setting gels. And boom, I curled my hair. I put some of these jumbo hoop earrings in because I haven't worn my hoops in a while. Like, I haven't worn my hoops in a while, seriously. And, you know, with quarantine, there's really nowhere to go to wear them. So I decided to wear them here today. Yes, but my daughter said that she likes this look. She said that the hoops are her favorite thing about it. So I wore them. Because I definitely was like, well, maybe I should just tone it down a little bit. Then I was like, for what? We're going super extra today. Why not have extra earrings, right? So all of the products I really did like. I feel like the Kosas is only going to be good if I layer it. It's not a full coverage concealer, but I mean, it's the concealer that you put down before you want to brighten. So if you want a two-step concealer process, I think that'll go perfect. But if you're just more so of a one concealer type of gal, then I wouldn't get that. But it is really good. It blends out beautifully, and it didn't crease or anything underneath my eye. And then for the foundation, it's all right. It's just, you know, kind of all right for me. I did see, like, after I applied it on my skin, I just saw a little bit of like a raise to my skin. So I don't know if, like, I mean, this is going to be good if you want a kind of full coverage hydrating foundation. That's what I feel like it is, because you couldn't see through it just with one layer. This is, I feel like this is full coverage. And if you're into all the anti-pollution, you know what I'm saying, you live in a big city, this will probably be your best friend. And just kind of trust the color guides that Sephora provides, because it actually did work out, and this is my shade. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed this, if you want me to start doing more of new makeup that I've got and test it out here, let me know. I like doing these, it's just really fun. So let me know if you enjoy them as well. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. You're here at the end of the video. You might as well go ahead and press that red button. And I will see you guys here in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.